trucks in the pit.
All right, we are live. Welcome to the WFO Racing League's Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. I'm your commentator, Vern, and you're here with Vern and Nation tonight, also known as the Village Idiots. What's going on, Nation?
What's up, buddy?
We're going to do in honor of 9/11, we're going to go ahead and throw the national anthem up here for him.
Fuck yeah.
And here we go. You confirm we got audio on that, Nation?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, it's over now, right?
Quickest one ever.
Yeah, that was a short one you found there, Nation.
No, it was the whole thing.
Awesome. Well, let's get back to the starting grid here. You see the guys are on pit road now. So we're going to watch Robert David Ballantyne, your pole sitter, in that number 70 truck. Outside of him in second is going to be Austin Wagner driving the number 20. Starting third tonight, you're going to see Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. Outside of him in fourth is going to be Nick Smith in the number 7. Starting fifth tonight, you got one of the fan favorites there. That's Troy Cook in the 51. Outside of him is going to be the 54 of Adam Tips. Starting seventh tonight, you'll see Craig Lerman back here again in the 43. He's got last night's K&N winner next to him. That's Mason Weitzel in the 99, starting 8th. Starting 9th tonight, you got Steve Blankenship driving a number 8 car, or 8 truck tonight. He was in the 8 car last night, having a good strong run at Daytona in the K&N car. Outside of him is going to be the gentleman that got stuck in the fence last night. That's the number 69 of Aiden Young. Starting 11th tonight, we got Jeff Martin in the 41. Outside of him in the 12th position is going to be Mike Buchanan in the 26. Starting 13th tonight, we got to welcome the Coop back, Bradley Cooper, driving a number 5 truck. Outside of him is going to be Steve Seegers, driving a 16, and Steve will be starting 14th. 15th tonight, you'll see Austin Livingston in the 23. Outside of him, David Mayhem Moody, driving 88. 17th is going to be Scott Brown Jr. in the 35. Outside of him is Hal Amy in the 3. And I believe we're green flag and racing right now. You see the 70 truck take him to green.
Yep.
We're going to be paying real good attention to these patriotic or in honor paint schemes for 9/11. And there's a few of them. I think you painted a few of these trucks, didn't you, Nation?
1 or 2, yeah.
1 or 2. So I'm pretty sure that you're guilty of painting the 5, the 51, and the 3. Maybe the how many other ones did you do?
That's it.
But we're clean and green on the start of this thing. See Troy Cook working in the 3rd spot in that 51 truck right now. Following Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. Robert David Ballantyne leading the field around in the number 70. Really good looking trucks out there tonight. Man, I like it just to see the colors out there, Nation, looking real good.
They do look good.
You see Mason Weitzel in that 99 truck looking for the lead on the outside here. He's getting a good push from the 41 of Jeff Martin. Mason Weitzel with that Sears Die Hard paint job. Leading the field around here in the Truck Series tonight. Try some changes in our audio, Nation. Try to turn you up a little bit.
I don't know why you would do that. But
I'll
okay.
turn you up a little bit. I might need to turn mine down a little bit from watching the broadcast last night. Seemed like mine was a little bit too loud, louder than what it needed to be. So we'll get it straightened out. I'll tell you what,
yours sounded fine.
The Coop's up there in 3rd right now.
I see him.
He's up there with that 5 truck right behind the 41. We got all the people coming into the broadcast, putting driver of the day votes in. We thank you for that. We want to remind you to make sure you do vote for your favorite driver for driver of the day. Oh, we got a lap truck, and there's contact, and that's going to be caution number 1. Looked like our pole sitter, Robert David Ballantyne, might have got caught up in that, and he did. So they come up to a lap truck. Oh, no, they got the coupe. Bradley Cooper in the 5 truck, and is that the 51 that I see up there? Yes, it is. That's going to be Troy Cook in the 51.
Somebody's upset.
It did not take long. It did not take long. But they come up to a lap truck, and chaos broke out. So we're going to burn it down with what?
I don't know.
Fire! We're going to get the fire and burn it down real quick for you. We're going to take a look and see exactly what happened. Oh, we didn't go back far enough, Nation.
Some of it.
That's okay. We did that time. And we're going to take a good look at it. But you'll see him come up to this lap truck, and I didn't get a number on it.
How could it be a lap truck already?
It was a lap truck, man. And, I mean, 2 teammates there with the 5 and the 51. You hate to see that this early. And the pole sitter, Robert David Ballantyne, wrapped up in it. You hate it for all 3 of those guys, but they will be happy to know just before the race started tonight, about 20 minutes before it started, I went in and edited the session and added an extra fast repair. So they've got 2 fast repairs tonight, just like in the K&N series. So that's plenty enough for them to go get that baby fixed up and back out on the track. For some reason, it was scoring Corey Reese as the leader, and he's on pit road with a damaged front end to his truck. And he's probably looking at replays right now. So I'm betting he's probably not leading the race, and the leader would, in fact, be the 99 truck of Mason Weitzel. That's right, Brooke. We'll burn it down with fire every time. Anytime we get a caution, the fire's coming out.
Where's Princess Diana?
She has not made it into the broadcast yet. But she will make it, I promise you. You're not getting off that easy, Nation.
Yeah, probably not.
Mason says the first track didn't trigger the yellow. That's weird.
There she is.
There she is. You gonna hide from her?
Yes.
Yes. He's hiding, Diana.
Stupid question.
Damn, now he's calling me stupid.
No, I said that was a stupid question.
Oh. Should we tell him what happened to us last night, Nation?
Nope.
We shouldn't tell them about our, if they have any relatives in Finland, they won't be able to see last night's broadcast.
Yeah, that is going to be heartbreaking for everyone.
It is. If you have any relatives in Finland, they won't be able to see last night's broadcast because apparently we have upset Finland and got a copyright strike against us from there. And that broadcast will not be able to be aired in Finland anymore.
And I swear the last thing you ever want to hear is Finland is mad.
Well, I mean, I thought about it when I looked at it, and it's like I told you. I'm like, I cannot believe we just got that broadcast banned in Finland.
Don't piss off Finland, man.
No, don't. Nation played 3 seconds of a song, and they couldn't find any law in the world that it broke except Finland's. Right, Nation?
This is what it said.
So of all the countries in this world, Finland apparently has a law where you can't play 3 seconds of a song. Not even 3. And it wasn't the song that I played for a minute and a half. It was the one that you did for 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
No, Brooke, we missed the hurricane completely. I don't even think we got a rain ban from it. So we come out really good there, really fortunate. Finland banned us. Mason Weitzel, you got a copy, buddy?
I do got a copy.
Man, how is it out there?
Truck sucks up real good. It's going to be a fun race here. There was a couple wrecks off 4. The first one happened below the yellow, so it didn't bring out the actual. Below the yellow line, so it didn't bring out the yellow. The following lap coming off 4, there's some big junk. I don't know how many people it took.
Big junk.
If you imagine that 2015 race at Daytona when Dale Jr. won, and he said, "Oh my God," that's pretty much what went through my head. So.
Yeah, it looked like it got a little bit crazy for sure. Me and Nation were keeping an eye on it. We showed a good replay of it. We've seen a couple team trucks caught up in it. You're going to be our in-race reporter for us tonight. So we're gonna call
I'm looking forward to it. I got no friends out here. I got no teammate. Garrett Robinson didn't want to come out and race tonight, so I'm going solo. So I'm going to be doing my best. Dale Jr. blocking both lanes. I'm going to put on a show.
Now, someone said Garrett was being a little bit whiny tonight. That sound about right, Nation? Garrett whining a little bit, maybe? Nation's not answering me. He went to get another beer.
Yeah, it might be a long one. We might have some yells. We're going to get some good racing in. We're going to get some door-to-door banging, some WFO style. All
right, I don't know.
No holds barred.
I don't know if the fans watching have noticed it, but you might have noticed it, Mason. I cut a few laps off from last night.
Yeah, 75 is a welcome change.
Yeah, that 90 seemed to be a little too long, and by the time I got done updating the points and stuff, it was like 11:37 at night, and that's a little too late to be working on that. So I like to have my, between 11 and midnight is Vern time.
Yeah, be a good 75 lap heat race here. Be a good race.
Yeah, it will be a good race. I think 75's a good number, and we seen good racing last night, man. You were able to hang on in that K&N car and get the first win of the season at WFO. So, what's your chances of backing that up tonight?
I don't know. It depends on how many people gang up on me. I looked in the Discord lobby, and there's a lot of people in a couple of rooms. They did get taken out there. Used up one of their fast pairs, so.
I'm going to peek down there now, but we definitely have a couple of big teams down there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's plate racing. It is what it is, you need somebody to go with you. I think people know I'm fast enough, though. We'll see what we can do. We're going to put on a show for the fans.
Well, there's a couple guys in there by themselves. I see Burt Wilson by himself down there, Aiden Young by himself. So, looks like Tim Hamlin's down there by himself, too.
Oh, man. It's going to be a good race. We're coming to 1 to go, guys.
All right, we'll get you off the radio and let you get back behind that wheel. So good luck to you, Mason.
Thanks, Frank.
All right, we had Mason Weitzel, your leader in that 99 truck, giving us a little bit of information. Pretty good information there, too, Nation.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting ready for our restart. It's going to be restart number 1 on lap 9 of 75. So we got 8 laps complete here. We've had 1 caution flag. I guess 2x2 wasn't real easy for him to get around that lap truck there, Nation.
No, just a little bit difficult.
But it's always exciting for us because we get to what? Burn it down with fire every
Just
time.
trying to figure out how there was already a lap.
I don't know. I mean, he may have started from pit road. God only knows, man. Without going back and looking at all that, I just don't know how to tell. So we got Diana in there. I see Brooke back here this week, and we got Crystal. Who else we see? Cindy, Teed. Got a few of them in the chat there, Nation. Votes have been coming in.
My better half.
Oh, it's all right. We're getting ready for a restart here anyway. Pace car's dipping off the field now. Mason Weitzel, your leader, is going to lead them to green, and they're green flag and racing. So we are back to green flag racing in Daytona. Trying to find the different camera angles that look the best for us. I need to update my camera packs on this thing.
I don't even know what a camera pack is.
I do. I know just enough
all
about
that
it to be
counts.
dangerous.
Okay, then.
Rorick's really good with him. Greg Rorick is.
He is.
It's too bad
He's
we
not
couldn't
in
get
this
him to be
race,
the
is he?
cameraman. No, he's on nights for a couple more weeks, and then he's going back to days, and he'll be able to race again. So. Mason Weitzel, your leader, getting a push from that 61 of Corey Cook right now. Outside lane's going to have the number 20 out there. I believe that's Wagner, isn't it?
I
tell you for sure, but I ain't seeing the numbers. Yeah, that's Austin Wagner in the number 20. I thought that it was. Not sure why he won that 119 last night. He can run the 20 in both series. They're 2x2. You see some of the guys under the yellow line. We got a lead change up there, and we got a blinker than that 35. That might cause a little problems if that don't straighten out.
That is going to cause some problems.
Looks like it straightened out, though, so no harm, no foul. He just disappeared momentarily, Nation.
Is that all the HJRM trucks in a row?
I believe it is. I think they're teaming up, man. Oh, I see a little more connection issues with that 35. I'll tell you what, man, Jeff Martin's following him, and you know that's got to make Jeff nervous. That's how you wind up inside of a truck and wreck, isn't it? Mm-hmm. They blink and you end up inside their truck, and when they come back, you know, two trucks can't occupy the same spot on the racetrack, so the wrecks are usually nasty. He's blinking quite a bit there. Feel bad for Jeff Martin. He might want to find him a hole on the inside line and take it.
I thought he was 14, not 41.
He come in with the wrong number tonight. He's going to try to get it straightened out by next week. I told him that, you know, not coming in with a 14 might give him bad luck.
Get the 14, you're going to win.
So if he'd been in the 14, that 35 truck probably wouldn't be blinking right now.
No, he'd be in front of it. He wouldn't have to worry.
You see these guys up front, though, that 20 of Austin Wagner, the 99 of Mason Weitzel, the 61 of Corey Cook there. All those guys in line just riding around here. Still a long way to go in this race. Thank you, Diana. Your mom is awesome, too. And she will get as many prayers as she needs. That right, Nation?
All it takes.
They're 2x2. This lead pack staying together pretty good. About a dozen or so of them up here.
How many are in the race?
I don't know. 20-some. We went green, so we couldn't go through the whole starting field.
It happened.
It'll be all right. We'll be just fine, Nation. You know, I messed up, though. I don't have the... I got this OBS all screwed up.
You had one job.
I fixed it. How's that? The one job, and I fixed it. All right, while they're running 2x2 and we don't seem to have any issues, let's go take a look at some other drivers in the field here. See what's going on with people's favorite drivers. Your leader, once again, is going to be the 99 of Mason Weitzel. The 20 of Austin Wagner is going to be in second. You see Mike Buchanan up there in the 26 now. Dylan Altum's up there in the 92. Who's in that 35, Nation?
I don't have any idea.
Just told the guy to use it. Oh, it's Scott Brown. Scott Brown's in the 35.
The one that was black.
Yeah, he's got that connection working out pretty good now, so I don't see anybody having a problem. Yeah, he dropped back a little bit, and Jeff Martin did as well. Jeff Martin's in the 41 tonight. Let's going up here and taking a look at who we got. We got Mike Buchanan already. And there's Austin Wagner. Oh, we got Derek Robinson in the 38. That's a name we haven't said much about, but I've been fortunate enough over the last couple of years to, actually 3 years, to race with Derek quite a bit. Good driver. Really good to see him over here.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Mom's watching on her tablet.
Awesome. Awesome. Nation better be on his best behavior.
Even my best behavior sucked.
Steve Seeger's up here in this pack in that 16 truck. There it is right there. Steve having a good run here so far tonight. You can see all these guys are pretty content with riding right now. We go back and we find the 96 truck. Or actually the 43 is who I'm on now. That's going to be Craig Lerman driving a 43. Then we go back to the 96 truck. That's going to be Michael Updegraff. Michael Updegraff driving the 96 truck tonight. Then we got the 61 back here. That's Corey Cook still in this thing and fight. Then we go back and we, in the middle of these guys by himself there, we find that 5 of the Coupe, Bradley Cooper. Get behind Bradley, and you're right. That is the HJRM trucks that are lined up there. You got Cooper, then you got the 3 of Hal Lamy, and then you have the
need to get
51 of Troy Cook. I don't think they want to get up there. They're afraid of bending their bumpers up, Nation. So we go back.
I know Hal ain't afraid of it.
We find Troy Cook in the 51. Then we go back and we find a 23 of Austin Livingston. Good to see Austin back here this season. Oh, and we got a caution. Oh, I seen the wrecked truck. What number was it? Dang it.
I saw it for a split second.
I hate it when that happens. Here we go. Nope. I'm not sure who it was, but let's go ahead and burn it down with an instant replay and see if we can figure it out real quick. I see a smoker up
We'll
there.
figure it out. It's a dark colored.
I found a smoker. I just need a number on it. Damn it, it was just on the smoker. What happened? 35.
You probably reset.
35.
That was the blinker.
Yep, Scott Brown is the one blinking, so we're going to burn it down right here with fire. Got to get the fire going, Nation. Get this place warmed up.
I get to see it on the big screen now.
So here we go. Oh, we got to go back just a little bit farther, but it definitely involved this guy. Now we're going to see what happened. Holy crap, looked like it might have just been a bump draft going wrong there. Oh, somebody got him when he was spinning around, but I think the damage was already done to him by then.
I don't know how the hell there wasn't a lot worse things happening.
I think the damage was already done by that point there, Nation. So that's going to be the 35, basically with the, exception of a little front end damage on another truck, mostly just the 35 truck affected in that one.
Yeah, a little bit of front end damage on maybe 1 or 2.
You want to do an incarnation?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
All right. We'll go back and hit us an in-car here and see what it's like. Well, we went back far enough. Oh, man, it looked like he might have just kind of weaved the wheel a little bit.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know, but you'll sure get dizzy watching it. So there it is. There's your in-car. And we'll go back up front. Mason Weitzel taking out the pit exit cone there, the blue one.
Yeah, you don't need that cone.
Mason, you taking cones out now?
Not trying to.
You aimed at it, so don't tell us that. How's the racing been up there, man?
It's fun up front, man. I thought people were going to be content to ride, but they're getting a little dicey there. I had to pull a little strings to get back to the front.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, too, with the, like we were talking about with the 35 there. Something happened, caused this truck to twitch, and that's all it took. It was a wreck.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Tires aren't really wearing at all. We just ran 14 laps, and they're still 99% all the way around.
How does the truck feel as far as stability goes? I know you've always known that the rule here has been 100% fuel, but for this race in particular, I cut the truck down to 50%. So do you notice a change in it, whether it made it more stable or not?
Not with the lack of fuel. It's more or less the fixed setup and the way the toes are taken out. It's a little squirmy down the straightaway because it's tracking towards the wall.
I gotcha.
It's a little twitchy down the straightaway, if that makes any sense. You see a lot of people coming off the corner; they're kind of weaving all over the place.
Right. All
For
right.
these big
that's a good
speedways, they skew the front of the car towards the outside wall to get that spoiler out of the air, so makes it a little tough to drive for some.
Yeah, the trucks kind of always had a tendency of doing that. Far back as I can remember, anyway. Even back in the old pickup Cup. I think it's actually twitchier than any of them have been. But some of that's because they run it on the old Daytona and you hit potholes there and the truck starts bouncing all around all over the place. So you don't know if it's twitchy or just the bumps you're hitting at that point.
I think we're starting to have some connection issues with the server. Just had a couple people drop out. Hopefully everything stays good.
Well, that isn't good. I need to talk to another driver, too. Let's see if I can find him down here.
At 20, Austin Wagner.
Now I'm thinking of the 49 of Tim Hamlet, real quick. First, let me see. I know he's in Discord, but I'm going to go through here and see if I can find him. He's been having computer issues, and I was really hoping he can... Yeah, I think his computer issues still exist because I'm showing him not in the race right now.
Yeah, there's like 4 guys that just received throughput just happened right.
Yeah. Server is shit, according to Corey Reese. And Tim Hamlin is adminning. So... Well, if they can get reconnected and they're watching a broadcast, we will give your laps back. We only pay for the server. It's not our server. Right, Mason?
Yeah.
So we can't do nothing about disconnections or anything like that. But if you have an issue as far as that goes, you need to contact iRacing.
We're looking about 20 laps of fuel on half a tank of fuel, and tires aren't going to be a factor. So I'm kind of curious what these guys are going to do back here to try to jump some strategy. It's going to be a good race here with 53.
Well, you know, and as far as that goes, I think 21's about what 2021's what you could get in a K&N car last night, right?
24. RPMs were a little lower.
Gotcha.
I think me and Garrett stretched it to 24, but the truck having the extra drag and the higher gear.
Right.
I'm showing about 21. That's being out front. Probably 22 in the back.
Right. That's about right, so they're real close.
Well, guys, I'm going to put my driving hat back on here. Try to put on another good show for you.
All right, we'll be keeping an eye on it. Nation, you watch the front of the field, and I'll watch the back of it. My eyelids.
I'm watching whatever.
Man,
you're
I'm
watching.
tired. All right, we're green flag again.
At least you're short.
That was a little bit spread out looking on that restart there. I think some of them guys might be rubbing their eyes too. That K&M was a little bit of a late one last night.
God damn.
But they're green flag and racing. These guys are trying to get it sorted out. Mason Weitzel in the 99-year leader. Mike Buchanan in the 26 is second. Dylan Altum in the 92 third. You got the 16 of Steve Seegers making his way up to the front here. Then you see on the outside there, that's that number 20 of Austin Wagner. So these gentlemen are getting it back up to speed here. Takes about a lap and a half for him to get up to speed and sort it out.
20 got hung out to dry.
Yeah, he did. He just watched them all drive by on the inside. He's going to jump down in front of Troy Cook and bust up that HJRM train there, Nation.
Damn.
He found a hole behind Bradley Cooper right in front of Troy Cook, and he took it. And that's going to cause Troy Cook, I think, to check up a little bit, and they're kind of off this main draft a little. Definitely not something them gentlemen wanted to see. You can see Wagner working on the outside of the 5 of the coupe now. Good to see the coupe back in here tonight.
Really is, yeah.
Oh, man. That was almost a moment right there.
16.
Yeah, 20 into the back of the 16 and got him loose there in the corner. You got to be careful when you push on that guy. You better have a firm hold on that wheel. If you're sawing that wheel back and forth, you'll turn him. And I think that might have been what we seen with the that 35 earlier. I think he might actually drove up in the back of someone and knocked himself out of shape. Yeah, Diana, we're really happy your mom's home, and we definitely hope she's feeling better. Look at that 30 truck right there. Loving the paint schemes tonight.
That is badass.
I'm going to get a close-up of that one. We might have to give an interview for the best patriotic paint scheme tonight, Nation. What do you think?
We can do that. Hell yeah.
All right, we're going to let the fans vote on it, too, so we're going to have to do some close-ups here. Did I say the 30 truck?
You did.
Why in the hell can I find it?
He's right there.
I know he's right there, but he's not coming up in my list.
Well, fuck your list. He's right there.
I think my list sucks.
Yeah, your list sucks, bro.
Is that trucks? That's Burt Wilson in 30. All right, I'm clicked on him now. There we go. So let's get a little bit better look here. There we go. Absolutely beautiful paint job, Nation. Look at the hood.
That is very good.
See the hood coming up now.
That's badass. Too bad it's on a Toyota, but
Yeah, that's the only thing wrong with it, isn't it?
you know me, I'm.
All right, so we're going to take that one. It's going to be patriotic paint schemes that we're looking at tonight, just so the fans know and all the people watching. And that one's at the top of my list so far, man. I'm not going to lie.
Got my vote.
So let us know, fans, let us know what you think of the 30 truck here. As far as patriotic, we're going to show a few more that we feel are in that category. If we find a few more that are that close to that category, because that paint is really awesome.
That's just one badass guy. From a
All right,
guy,
so
that actually paints these things, that is a badass.
All right, so what's another patriotic one we should tune into here and take a look at? How about the 551 and 3 truck there? Did you do some patriotic stuff on those?
I did.
Yes, you did. Coupe now. We're going to go back here to, we'll go to Hal. Troy's got a little damage on the right front. Hal don't have any damage, so we'll use his. These beautiful paint jobs. I know Nation did them in a hurry tonight.
It was a bit of a rough.
Just a bit. Yeah, I can't get a close-up of the side of them with the camera views that I got on this, and I kind of hate it for that.
It's just got the never forget badges.
I got it right there. I see one of the badges on the back right here. Got a good close-up of it, too.
They're on each side.
Yep, I got a good close-up of it on the back of Hal's truck, and you say they're on that badge is on each side as well, right?
Yeah, it's behind the front tire.
Gotcha. So what other patriotics do we get to look at tonight? I thought I seen another one. I do. I see it back there right now. It might be the 35 truck. Maybe the 13. Yes, it's the 13 that I want to take a closer look at. That's going to be Adam McKinney. So let's go with my chase. He's got Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good-looking paint job, too.
Still on a Toyota.
Still on a Toyota, but the paint... Man, I'll tell you, these Toyota guys are killing it with the paint tonight, man.
They are.
I got to give them that.
I can't lie.
It's Captain America, but you know Captain America is Captain America, so I think we can put this truck in that voting category.
I'm still sticking with my first one.
All right, so we got the 30.
Mm-hmm.
We got the 5. We got the 51. We got the 3. And I'm going to go ahead and include the 13 here. Even though it is Captain America, it still has a flag on it. And it's a good-looking truck.
It is a very good-looking tank.
So let's see if we got anyone else. He's got stars and stripes on it, so it'll qualify as patriotic. What do we got back here on the 7? I don't know if his is going to... He's got Toyota. He's got a star on the back of it, so... Be loud, wear green, and go stars. Okay.
I think
that's on a Toyota, too. We're not going to put that in the patriotic category.
Nope.
So my vote is for the 30 truck.
Mine is too.
We have to keep that in mind and give that fella an interview tonight. Oh, wait. Let's check the 8 truck out. This ain't over yet, Nation.
Yeah, no.
Steve Blankenship.
Like
or now, that's actually Michael Updegraff tonight. So let's check out Updegraff real quick. Nope, wrong truck. What did I say? The number 8, right? Then why did I go to the 96?
because you're fucking retarded.
Fuck you. It was Steve Blankenship that I was thinking of, you jackass.
That's what I said.
Oh, man. I might change my vote right here.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. My vote is for the number 8 truck for the best patriotic scheme tonight.
That is badass.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
I'm gonna
Steve
change them up.
Blankenship getting an interview for that one. So it's unanimous in the booth, right? Blankenship
Yes, it is.
wins it hands down.
Hands down.
The 30 truck is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but this one here is just, I don't know, it's perfect.
It's something else.
So if Mayhem Moody is watching, where's Moody at? I didn't see his truck either.
He's down a lap.
Well, it don't matter if he's down a lap. We still got to look at the 88 truck. Because you know they're teammates.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's check Moody's out. That's a pretty badass paint job, I'm not going to lie.
It is.
Fear the Reaper. Not going to include that one.
No.
So, in the booth, I don't know if the fans are paying attention or not, but we're looking at patriotic schemes, and I'm gonna have to hand it to the 8.
Yeah, I'm with you, buddy.
We do got a fight for the lead up here we're going to go take a look at, getting back to the racing here. You see the 16 of Steve Seegers out there trying to wrestle the lead away from Mason Weitzel. Mason, though's got a pretty good helper behind him with that 92 there, Dylan Altum. Dylan giving Mason a good push, but Jeff Martin's working on that outside line right there behind the 16 of Steve Seegers. So Seegers going to get pushed ahead right here. Seegers dropping down to the bottom in front of the 99. Damn, we got a race up here, Nation.
Sorry, I was reading something.
Halfway through this thing, we're 2 by 2.
It's been a long stretch here.
It has been a good green flag run here, and let's not jinx it, so let's knock on the wood. There we go.
I got.
Oh! And just when you say that,
Don't say
green
it.
flag pit
Don't.
stops. No
Don't.
caution, green flag pit stops. I seen Seegers jump
okay.
off. Oh, and someone wrecked going on the pit road. Holy hamburger helper. I thought you
What was that?
I thought you'd like that one, Nation.
Holy hamburger helper.
Holy hamburger helper.
Some of a bit.
All right. We're not going to dick around with the cameras because we broke it. Nation broke that shit.
No, we didn't break it.
I let Nation work the cameras for a minute and he broke it.
That's all it'll take.
All right, so green flag pit stops are real and they're happening. We've seen Steve Seeger's bell off there. Meanwhile, Mason Weitzel on pit road. He's got the 41 with him, the 20, the 35. All right, looks like the broadcast, the viewers are agreeing with us, the number 8.
Yes, that is one badass paint job.
It's patriotic as fuck, to quote someone else.
I would love to say I did it, but I didn't.
I don't know who did that one. It's a beautiful paint job. Really is.
It really is.
The 30 truck really looks good, too. I'm not taking anything away from that truck at all. But
Oh, hell yeah, it looks great.
the 8 truck is just... It's in a league of its own, as far as that's concerned. So Steve Blankenship is going to get the interview. Whether he finishes in the top 3 or wins the driver of the day or what, he's getting the interview. I mean, the paint's beautiful.
Absolutely.
Now, 2 seasons ago, I would have voted my own paint as being the most patriotic.
What was your paint?
That was a truck that you painted for me, and it had the Twin Towers on it.
Oh, I forgot about that truck.
That truck was beautiful.
It was all right.
I liked the paint job so much, I drove the truck to Victory Lane, you remember?
Yes, I do, but it wasn't nowhere near what his.
Oh, no. No, but it was a beautiful truck. Mason's got him a little bit of help up there. That 41 out here with him. And it looks like he might come out of all this as a leader.
He should.
I mean, these guys
Yeah,
got a
he
little bit of a lead on these other guys, too.
Is him and Jeff teammates?
Well, actually, I went back, and I'm on the 53 right now. And that is going to be James Hudson driving the 53. He was third when they pitted. He ain't no more. Be Austin Wagner now, and I don't think so. I think there's some guys in front of him even. Actually, Hudson's a little bit in front of him. There's Seegers right there. There's the 43 of Lerman. So this is going to be Lerman's fourth, Seegers is fifth, Aiden Young is third. Little bit of a gap between the first two there, back to third place of Aiden Young. Not a ton, but a little bit. Couple lap cars in between them there, it looks like.
I'll be right back.
I've seen Buchanan up front earlier, so it's kind of hard to believe he's a lap down now, but he is. So 26, one of the lap cars, and you see the 69 now with the 43 is going to go to that outside line and look for the lead. Mason Weitzel working the bottom, getting a lot of help from the 41. Outside line's going to be Aiden Young. He's getting help from Craig Lerman in the 43. They got Steve Seegers in the 16 on the outside there. The inside line looks like they might get a little bit of help from the 26 of Mike Buchanan, who is, in fact, a lap down. So we got a good race up here for the lead right now. We're 41 laps to 75, so that means these guys will have to make another green flag pit stop. If it stays green flag for the pit stop. If there's a caution, then that'll change the whole face of it, the whole game. But good race up here for the lead, 2 by 2. See 3 on the outside, 3 on the inside. Looks like Aiden Young's going to clear the 99 and drop to the bottom here. That may pull the 99 up past Lerman, and it does. So now the 99's going to look to the outside. Mason Weitzel going to go for the lead again. He's going to have that 43 of Craig Lerman pulling up behind him. Aiden Young's still the leader in the 69 truck. Jeff Martin in the 41's in second now. 26 is a lap truck. Mason Weitzel's in third in the 99. And we got another lap truck here, and man, this is getting dicey as you see Mason Weitzel get hung up behind him. Oh, no.
What happened? What'd I miss?
Looked like Mason didn't have anywhere to go, and that could have been a hell of a lot worse than what it ended up there. Mason did a good job checking up there and not getting into the lap truck, and we stayed green flag over it.
Hell yeah.
That's what it takes. I'm afraid if that hadn't been Mason that pulled up on him, might have been someone with not quite as much experience or something, that there could have been an issue there.
Or it could have been mayhem.
These guys are getting racy. They're 3x3, and it looks like that outside line is wiggling just a little bit, making me nervous. Now they're 3 wide. Making me nervous again. Oh, that was close. They got it sorted out up here, though. Man, they're
actually
racy.
Doing very fucking good.
They are racy. They're over halfway, but damn, there's still a good ways to go. These lap trucks, and you can't really blame like Buchanan too much, because if a caution comes out, you want to be the first truck a lap down to get the lucky off.
Right.
And hell, I'm even one that's been guilty of racing for my lap back. I've done that.
Man, you ain't never been a lap.
Yes, I have. I got disconnected
You have
from the
not.
server. Yes.
Okay, one time, and it was because
It
you
was
got
one time. It was like 3 times, because one of the times was in Homestead, and I come from like 4 laps down and got back on the lead lap. Man, they're still dicing around.
Vern Bradley be.
I have. You go back, look at some of the old broadcasts, you'll see it. Ryan Gallagher was one of the guys that lagged out. We're sorry about that, Ryan. If it was an iRacing server issue, be sure to let iRacing know how you feel about their server. I didn't do it. All I did was paid for their server. Right, Nation?
Yeah, no shit.
I plead no guilt in that. Now, Nation playing the Riding song last night. I'm guilty.
No, I'm guilty. I did that.
In Finland, as a country, we can go ahead and tell y'all we don't give a flying fuck.
Ayo! Suck my wiggly!
Yep, that almost happened.
That's what I think of Finland.
It was close. All right, we're going to jump back here on this second pack of cars. That's the 54 right there, Adam Tips. He's got Robert David Ballantyne, your pole sitter, in the 70 on his bumper. He's got his teammate behind him. That's the 77 of Garrett Helmlinger. Then you get back here to the 51 and the 3. Those are the HJRM trucks of Troy Cook and Mr. Hal Lamy himself.
There he is, live as he happened.
And then you get back to the 9 truck, which is going to be Red to Barber, Tyler Lambert. That freaky fast truck is really clean. Don't see no damage on it. Then we're going to go back to the next group of trucks here. We're under caution.
What for?
I don't know yet, Nation. I'm going to guess,
Like
though,
the 96 hit the wall.
somebody wrecked. I seen someone slow on the bottom, but I'm not sure who it was. So I am still cycling through here and trying to find it. The 96 wasn't a caution, though. And somehow we got an instant replay and we didn't even cue one.
How about that?
Imagine that shit. I don't think it was the 86. I don't know. It might have been already. I'm going to back up a little bit more.
No, I think it was the 90s.
Well, now we're going to get another instant replay.
Fuck it.
I think my replay thing's busted.
You break it again.
All right, so you're saying 96, right?
Yes. I thought that's what it was. It rubbed up against the... Yeah, that...
He rubbed up against the wall, but that ain't what brought the caution. And I'm almost going to say that I found it.
All right.
Now we're going to burn it down with fire. And this is going to be for the right
Burn it.
reason, I think. I think I found it, Nation. But we're going to have to go back farther than 60 seconds.
Probably.
All right, we're going to go back to when they're green here. The truck has a lot of damage on it. Doesn't mean that he was the caution. But sometimes... Oh, no, but I see what happened. 88 of David Moody and...
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the 86 was involved in it, too. So we did find it.
That was a train wreck.
I went back to the truck that I seen had the most damage, and it led us to what actually happened here. We're going to see it one more time. That's the 40 truck right there. These guys are back here, and they're all drafting together. Steve Blankenship, John Sanu, you got the 40 in there, the 53. That's James Hudson in the 53. David Moody in the 88 here. Oh, it looked like the 40 might have just come up a little bit, and those two made contact, and the 40 and the 86 seemed to get the worst of that mix up there. So when it looked like all hope was lost of finding it, we found it, Nation.
You found it.
Oh, we did it.
I was just sitting here.
Yeah, technically you were. I did it.
You did it.
All right, so let's pull our leader up here one more time. Mason Weitzel, this is a broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got a copy.
How's it looking from the windshield?
Oh, we're having fun there before the caution came out. We were slicing and dicing. It was getting fun up front.
Yeah, I seen you guys doing some racing and having some fun out there, making me a little bit jealous being up in the booth and not being out there mixing it up with y'all.
Yeah, we got quite the crew chief dilemma here too. We're gonna go green with about 23 to go, and we can run 21 laps on fuel.
Yeah, I see that might, tempt a couple of guys to try to stretch a couple more laps of fuel into their tank.
Yeah, I think you're gonna see some split strategy. Draft is really strong, so you can be a second and a half back and still catch them by yourself. So I think you can see some people pit, some people stay out. If it goes green, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we kind of look forward to the chaos up here in the booth, don't we, Nation?
Every day.
We hate it for the guys that get caught up in it, though, Mason, just so you know. But
well, I hope you got a lot of propane to burn it down, because this is gonna be an exciting finish.
we don't use propane to burn it down. We burn it down with pure methanol.
Oh, that's even better.
That's right.
Or just meth.
No, not methanol. We're not in West Virginia, at least I'm not.
Oh, I am.
If you're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, just get hashtag Florida Man going for Vern Bradley. Hashtag Florida.
Hell yeah.
Burn it down with methanol.
By Florida Man.
Made from pure Midwestern corn. We'll use Indiana corn. How's that, Nation?
That'd be good.
They got corn in Indiana, don't they?
A little bit. Lord knows I've planted enough of
And guess what I'm drinking?
Beer.
corn.
Country Time lemonade.
There you go.
We're broadcasting right when I'm drinking Country Time lemonade.
Vern gets in the zone on the country top.
Oh, we're zoned in, man. We're down to 26 laps to go, and all I got to do when it's over is interview a few people and update the points, and I'm going to bed. So that's the exciting thing I'm looking forward to. Sleep. I've been rubbing my eyes since we started this thing. I think I was yawning before we started tonight.
Yeah, you were yawning like 2 hours before.
Exactly. Well, Mason White's going to bring it down pit road.
Looks
like them guys
down a transmission like what 3 times.
Had to take goddamn pan off of it.
I hate taking those pans off.
That sucks, man. If they had drain plugs on all the pans where you could drain the fucking fluid out before you did it, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But they
even
don't.
On the brand new trucks, they still don't have
They
drain
don't.
plugs.
No, never will they do anything that convenient for you because they want you to have 16 freaking bolts to take out and then drop a pan full of fluid right on your head.
Yeah.
What fun would it be if you didn't drop a pan full of fluid on your head?
I remember somebody handed me a drink, and I said, "God damn, this tastes like transmission."
You know
fluid.
what?
He said, how have you ever tasted transmission fluid? I said, bro, change the transmission filter one time.
You must have. You must have had a pan or two off a transmission.
Yes, I have.
I mean, I told my dad a long time ago, I was probably about 16 or 17. I said, Dad, that damn transmission fluid made my hair fall out. My dad laughed. He said, I'm pretty sure that was hereditary. I said, Dad, transmission fluid ain't hereditary.
I don't have transmission fluid, so I'm good.
Oh, man. You got gear
That's
oil.
why in the back, yeah.
They're 2x2, and I'm going to tell you right now, Mason Weitzel did a pretty smart thing there. If this thing goes green, he's going to look like a genius. He went in with one to go and took fuel. Give up some track position, but he's going to try to stretch it and push it to the end here. So Mason Weitzel's hoping for a green, and we got a green flag right now. As you see Austin Wagner in the 20 truck going to take off here. He is your leader. The battle for second, though, is heated up pretty good. That's the 43 of Craig Lerman and the 16 of Steve Seegers. 92 of Dylan Altum making his way in there. You see that 7 moving in? That's Nick Smith in the 7. He's going to move up there, too. Oh, it is. Garrison. Transmission flushes. Take a bath in it.
Yeah, I hate taking up a fucking tranny pan.
Smell like transmission fluid for a week.
At least.
But I did learn the issue, you know. There is a 2.3 solenoid and a 4L60E, and there's also a 3.2 solenoid. And they are two different ones, believe it or not. And if you got
two different things.
you got a bad 3.2, don't replace the 2.3. Because you'll pull the pan right back off again and put a 3.2 in it.
And drink more transmission.
And drink more transmission fluid.
Ah, fuck, I hated that.
That might be why I'm tired. Well, I'll
Is
tell
it
you.
like turkey, it just makes you tired.
Yeah, like turkey, probably. Ooh. That racing up front's getting good. That 16 learning how to run both lines, but don't look too fast there, Nation. You see Hal Lamy up there in that 3 truck. It's go time for them guys.
Goddamn right.
23 laps to go, and Hal Lamy putting it in the wind here. He's working outside of Steve Seegers. He's got that 7 of Nick Smith with him. Oh, he might be going for the lead here.
I don't know. There's a train right beside.
There's a train down there, but Hal's getting a heck of a push from that 7 right now. They're side by side for the lead. Hal Lamy in the 3, Austin Wagner in the 20. Man, that push on the bottom's pretty strong, and it's 3 trucks. That's the 20, 16, 43.
I mean, they're right.
That's going to be a... That push was good enough to put the 20 back out front and the 16. Man, these guys are racing. This is what you guys paid for right here.
Hell yeah. I got my money's worth.
You're going to get it for sure. These last 21 laps, it's going to be nasty. I haven't said oh shit yet, so we're good, Nation.
Yeah, don't say oh shit.
I'm not going to until I see something that's worth saying oh shit.
You have to say oh shit.
Right. When I see something that's worth it, we'll do it. Until then, though, we're just going to call the race like we see it. Right now, we see a hell of a race as Hal Lamy's surging out to the front.
There it is.
Outside line has got a little better formation now. Hal's teammates, though, the 51 and the 5, are working back there side by side. They're not quite up there with them. So one thing the field did is they broke up that HJRM trio.
Yeah, they did.
There's 3 of them. We can call them a trio, Nation.
There is 3 of them. Yeah.
Right. They're a trio.
3 of them. The 3 amigos.
The 3 amigos. But, man, I mean, Hal's racing hard up there. He's got that thing in first and second.
just needs to relax. Just
Oh, we left Corey Reese out. He's going to put... Oh, there's the wreck back there. Holy shit.
Good.
And we are going to get a caution. Oh, wow. Big jump. There it is. 65. He was the first one I seen go around. It's going to be Justin Cadenhead. Let's burn it down, Nation. With what?
Burn it.
Fire!
I don't know
Methanol.
what else you can burn it with. Say meth?
Nope, propane.
Propane.
We just burn it down with propane. All right, here we go. Justin Cadenhead in a 65 orange Whataburger truck. That was, oh, man, it looked like the truck just moved around a little bit and he got hooked, and that was it for him, the 41 to 8.
Oh, 99.
69 doing a hell of a job motocrossing it through the grass trying to avoid those guys there, but the 41 to 65 took a ton of damage here. Some guys were able to avoid it. This guy right here, though, not so fortunate. You can see
Nope,
the
that's a barbecue.
38 truck. He's going to be where the barbecue's at on pit road.
Get your hot dog.
And we're going to have probably some Toyota parts for sale. Right? Used Toyota parts, Nation?
Well, some, but not any body panel.
So that might have pissed on Mason's cornflakes a little bit. I'm doubting that he wanted to see that caution there.
No, he should be all right?
It looks like, though, all the viewers were happy to see the fire. And it don't matter if we're burning it down with propane or methanol or gasoline.
Or diesel.
Or diesel fuel. It just depends on what we have, man.
Kerosene,
I mean, we may
airplane
start it
fuel.
with vegetable oil, cooking oil. We don't care.
How the fuck are you going to start a fire with vegetable oil?
Dump the shit out and hold a lighter to it.
I don't think that works.
I don't know. Go get you some vegetable oil and try it. Let us know. They make diesel fuel out of the shit.
I'll be right back.
Here we go. You hear about Nation 01 blowing up over a tank of vegetable oil. I had nothing to do with it.
Oh no, it's on video now. It's all you.
Yeah, I'm sure the bomb squad will be showing up. I want to see those plans that you used to... That man cooked up that vegetable oil and blowed himself up.
To design this complex
Yeah.
bomb.
This complex terrorist bomb.
Yeah. Like, bro, it was a jug of vegetable oil. Get the fuck out of my
We were talking about shit that would burn.
I don't think vegetable oil burns.
Man, it is an oil. Mason, what do you think?
I don't know.
They use it to make diesel fuel. I do know that.
I do know, though,
Biodiesel.
You do boil that to, like, deep fry a turkey.
Right.
And if you dump that turkey down in there too fast, it causes a big ass.
Boom, there you go then. It's flammable.
So maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is flammable.
It's flammable like bacon grease. You'll get a fire out of that shit.
You know what they say, don't fry bacon naked.
That's right. You can't fry the bacon naked or you'll burn your house down.
You burn your little house down.
You'll burn your whole damn house down. All right, so regardless of how we got the fire, I know how we got the fire. Nation made us a video. Boom.
I downloaded it from eBay.
But you can start your fire any way you want. Lighter fluid is an efficient way of doing it.
It's a very efficient way.
Kerosene.
Charcoal.
Hairspray.
Oh, hairspray's fun.
Until you blow your fingers off.
Exactly.
Man, I when I was in 7th grade, I cut school one day. No, I never cut school, but I cut school one day because this chick was pretty hot, right?
That's why I live in West Virginia.
And we were playing with a can of hairspray. It's not funny because the can blew up in her hand. And
some of a bit.
they had to put her finger back together, I'm not going to lie. And the
Well, I mean,
the sad part about it is we got busted because of that.
because she blew her finger off.
Yeah, because she messed her finger up, so we had to get some medical attention for her, and of course that got us busted skipping school at her house.
But she was the dumbass that decided to hold a lighter in front of hairspray.
Well, actually, I might have been the dumbass that started it.
Oh, God damn it.
She might have mentioned it, and I might have started it, and
Just when I'm trying to defend you.
hey, I'm not going to lie, shit happened. Axe spray. I've never tried that. Have you tried it, Nation?
I can if you want.
Just be safe with it.
I mean, I've got some there in the bathroom.
Missy's backing it up. She said it works well. I know hairspray, though, can be used for lots of stuff. Bug spray, and
Yeah, and
it'll kill
personal defense.
it'll kill the hell out of some ants, Nation.
It was still diesel fuel. And you don't even have to light.
But ants, the best thing's a magnifying glass in the sun. Because you can
Yeah, but that
melt them.
takes forever going one by one.
But it does make it more fun, don't it? Don't lie.
It does.
It does make it more fun.
It's
It's like a torture process with them.
It's like, fuck video games. I can do this.
Right. All right, so Austin Wagner in the 20 is our leader. 16 is Steve Seegers in second. You got the 7 of, damn it, Nick Smith. I drew a blank for a second. I'm tired, so you have to excuse that. Then I see a Hardee's 96 truck up there.
Yeah, that's the
That's
one. that hit the
Updegraff.
wall.
That's Michael Updegraff. I got it right this time, Nation.
Look at 6th, 8th, and 10th. They're all the same paint scheme. I must be on the same team.
You talking about the 5, the 51, and the 3?
Yeah.
How'd you ever guess? All right, pace car's in. We're getting ready to do some green flag racing. 16 laps to go, so fuel shouldn't be an issue. 20 truck Austin Wagner's going to launch here and get a good one, so he will be your leader on the restart. Nick Smith in the 7 behind him. You got Steve Seegers on the outside. He's getting his bumper worked over by the 96 of Updegraff. As long as he's up the graft and not up the back of the truck, right, Nation? Because then there might be a wreck. This is a bad joke. Forget it. Let's move on. All right, so single file right now on that bottom lane. They're trying to freight train the top side here. You see Seegers falling all the way back to the fourth place truck. That's going to be that number 30 truck. Still a good-looking paint scheme on that truck as well. Austin Wagner, though, leading the way here. Man, that inside lane has just been powering since this thing got restarted. That top side can't really get nothing going. I see the 30 jumping up there now. Maybe he's going to be able to help him, but we're going to have to see here. We're down to 14 laps to go. We do have 2 green-white checkers tonight, and just as I say that, the 20 is sliding through the grass. Unfortunately, if he doesn't get up on the racetrack, it's probably not going to trigger a caution here. He's on the track now. We're staying green. So that sucks for the 20 right there. Back up front, 16 of Steve Seegers is now your leader. So Seegers has found his way back up there. He's being pushed by the 30. I think the incident with the 20 might have broke up that inside line.
Okay, I'm back. I just had to try that.
Oh, they're wrecking again. I just seen the 3 truck of Hal Amy sliding.
Oh,
And
shit.
we do have a caution now. So we're going to have to do something here. I don't like it, but we got to do it. We got to burn it down with fire. Let's see what
I
happened
just
to the
burned
3
it down
truck.
with that.
Let's see what happened to the 3 truck. Looks like they're racing alone, all three of them right here. 53 comes down. That's James Hudson. I don't know what happened with Hal there, but it looked like they were making
Looks like he just went up.
They were making some door love, Nation. Oh, my gosh. I thought he was going to go straight into the wall, and he drove it back on the track, Nation.
Fuck yeah.
That was pretty awesome. I don't know if he meant to save it there or did that on purpose. If he did, that was some good driving, getting it back up on the racetrack. I'd say he did it in a hurry.
I'd say he did, too.
Meanwhile, we're going to go back a little bit here and look at it from a little bit different view. Looked like the 53 of Hudson come down. I'm not sure what Hal was doing there. But the 8 of Steve Blankenship gets caught in it, and Steve Blankenship gets the worst end of that deal. Right into the inside wall, backwards and frontwards, and...
Looks like he just went up for some reason. I don't know why.
8 truck toes out immediately. I don't know. I mean, maybe something happened with the steering or something. So there's a caution, but they did it early enough that it won't count towards one of those green-white checkers. Glad I backed this thing down to 75 laps tonight, Nation.
From their last pit stop, could they make it all the way?
Yeah, they could have made it from the last time they stopped, because when they restarted, they had like 16 to go, so they would have made it.
Okay.
Really been a
Even
good race
just
tonight.
fucking jogging around the track right now.
Yeah, they're fine. They don't even have to pit again because I think it was Mason that told us earlier that the tire wear wasn't really an issue.
Yeah, tires no factor. Everybody that pitted in that last caution is good to the end.
So we're getting down to the nitty-gritty.
I'll tell you, there was about 3 laps in a row. I thought we were going to get a yellow, and it just didn't get. You check up, and you're done for. You just lose the draft.
It finally happened.
You see smoke, and you have to check in twice, and getting lost, losing the draft. Nobody starts checking up, and then they just start running people. It's the nature of plate racing, though. So.
Well, you keeping the dents out of your truck there, Mason?
Oh, I got caught up in that one 2 cautions ago, and they wrecked hard, and 3 had nowhere to go. They wrecked right in front.
Hey, Nation, did you ever build a song for Mason?
I did not.
Damn.
Need to.
Mason needs a song, too.
Well, he can have this one.
America, fuck yeah!
Be careful, that might offend Finland.
I don't give a fuck about Finland.
Oh, if you're in
Just
Finland,
saying.
you won't be knowing to watch us because you can't watch us. Only
No,
they
'cause
can't.
You're fucking snowflakes.
I'm pretty sure they just can't see last night's broadcast. They could see tonight's, right?
That doesn't make any sense because Kimi Räikkönen's from Finland and he says some hilarious shit.
Well, I can show you the email. I
100% believe you.
I could not make this shit up. I'm not that good, but I could show you guys the email. It was definitely Finland that can't watch that broadcast last night.
We got banned in Finland.
We were banned in Finland.
We need to start taking bets on Twitch, over under on caution.
Yeah.
Get that bet bot set up.
Oh, Corey's got a song for him. You see that on Twitch, Nation?
I'm watching the full screen Twitch.
Oh, if you see the chat in there, you'll see the Dirt Racing 555, and he put a song in there for Mason Weitzel. Oh, we got a vote coming in here. Yeah. We got a vote coming in late for Troy Cook there. Better late than never. There's still 10 laps to get those votes in.
I'm voting for the pace car.
Might be the safest bet. I'll guarantee the pace car finishes.
Guarantee it.
That song is
He's
not
always
called
been
Boots with Fur. It's called Apple Bottom Jeans.
It's actually Low by T-Pain.
I think it is Low, isn't it?
It is Low.
It's low. That's right. It's not apple bottom jeans. It's low.
Timberland featuring T-Pain.
But you can get it if you pull it up either way.
Oh, yeah.
Then he says, no, I ain't that old.
I ain't
Get the
that
fuck
old.
out of here.
Probably born the year that song came out.
He probably was.
Probably.
That's about the year Garrett Robinson was born.
I'll tell you what, man. We've seen some apple bottom jeans dancing to it over the years.
Yeah,
Son
those
of
old
a bitch.
dudes.
I told the truth.
Someday, I'm going to tell a story of my 30th birthday party, but it's got to be after midnight, so...
All right, 2x2. That means we're getting ready for a restart. The question is, will it be our last restart? That remains to be seen.
Yeah, 9 laps to go. No.
That remains to be seen. Will they use both of their green-white checkers, or will they be able to do it on one restart right here? We're going to find out. So stay tuned. Get your vote in for your favorite driver for Driver of the Day. Mason Weitzel would like a couple votes, wouldn't you, Mason? 99.
I'll defer from that. I'm just here for fun.
Vote99.com.
Yeah.
Mason,
Suck.com.
I heard that you're using a Feg PC tonight.
Oh, I am. Inside of my house, about 95 degrees. I forgot to turn the AC on, so...
Is your room on fire yet?
Not yet, but the back of my wall's black, and it started off white. We're going to have about an 8-lap shootout here, guys, and I'm going to make it exciting.
Hopefully you contacted the fire department before you started racing tonight.
Oh, I got the fire marshal on standby.
There you go. He's probably watching the
That's all you need.
broadcast. All right, pace car's in. They're 2x2. Steve Seeger's your leader. Steve Seegers is going to launch here. He wants to get out and clear, but he didn't clear that outside lane, and you got the 30 truck up there. Oh, we got to race now, nation. 2x2, everybody's picking their line. Where am I going to go? What am I going to do?
Where am I going to wreck?
Steve Seegers, he's got Scott Brown in the 35 right behind him. You see the 30 on the outside line. He's got Updegraff in the 96 behind him. Garrett Helmlinger in the 77. He's going to take the bottom. 41's on the bottom. 5 and 51, the HJRM trucks. Well, looks like one's at the top, one's at the bottom, but Mason Weitzel in the 99. He's on that top side behind the 61 of Corey Cook. 8 laps, 7 laps to go at the line right here. Every lap that ticks off now, nation, it's just going to get hotter and hotter. And who's not going to be able to hold on anymore?
Check.
Just like my Feg PC.
Oh, you see some side drafting right there. Updegraff and Steve Seegers. They're doing a little side drafting here. Outside line trying to get together here, trying to get it going. They're back just a little bit. Mason Weitzel in the 99 pushing his way up there. Mason, third truck back now on the outside line. He's still behind that 61 of Corey Cook. Michael Updegraff in the 96 is leading that outside line, Hardy's paint job. And he's going to lead it to the front as he's going to nose out to the lead right here.
Damn it.
Oh, a little bit of shuffling back there on that inside line. Somebody might have got knocked out of place, but he's going to get it back. Mason Weitzel looking for 3 wide. There's contact, and we have a car upside down. That looks like it's going to be Corey Cook. 6 laps to go here. Wow.
Mason,
Mason, he said.
do you have anything to add to this story?
Oh, damn, who was that got the late hit on the 61?
That was that goddamn ugly-ass green.
All right, let's hit the instant replay, burn it down with fire. And the pace car got a vote for driver of the day.
Hell yeah.
What happened here? I don't know exactly. Mason was looking. It looked like the 61. Mason might have seen a hole in the 61, tried closing it when it was too late. I don't know, but they were wrecking. But the thing is, the 61's sitting here wrecked for a good minute. And he backs down. He's sitting by the cone. He starts to go here. And he stops. Oh, my God. He got drilled. I know who did it. a look at the cockpit view here. All right, so we're going to take a look at the cockpit view, and a little bit of damage on the left front of this truck cruising around here. Cruising on alone.
That's really all he's been doing all race.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Daytona's tough on some fellers. It ain't tough on that guy right there, Burt Wilson in the number 30 truck being scored your leader.
What are we doing, 5 laps?
We may use a green-white checker here. In fact, I'm pretty sure we probably will. So that'll be one of 2 green-white checkers. If they do use it. But I'm looking at when the caution come out, and there's a possibility it'll be used. Not guaranteed. Oh, there's another cook, another vote for Troy Cook. That sounds, that's something Moody would say right there for sure.
Oh, ma'am.
There's a little poke followed by a lot of pressure.
That's all. I think that's what your proctologist would say.
All right, we're getting into a little bit of TMI.
I'm just saying.
That's what happens at 10:30 late in the race. The race starts going to shit, and so do the broadcasters.
Hell, I started this shit.
Oh, nation.
What?
What are we going to do?
I have no idea.
We got a whole season of this.
Oh, goddamn.
Why'd I sign us up for so long? Shouldn't we just do special races?
We should, actually.
Like this one would be special because it's season opener and it's 9/11, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this
Right.
would be a special one. We would do it. But we probably
Right.
wouldn't come back again for a while, would we?
No, we wouldn't come back till, I don't know, whenever.
Well, who would I talk to about getting on a schedule like that?
You might want to talk to one of the owners.
We'll talk to Hal about it.
Hell yeah.
Me and you both will bring it up to him, and we'll see if we can just broadcast special races.
Yeah, we'll just push it off on Al.
Because we're specially retarded.
We are football helmet retarded.
Okay, so we should just be able to do special races.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, so that's what we're going to work on with Hal later on. In case anyone watching
It's not
wants
going
to
to
know.
go well, by the way.
Getting ready to go back to work, he said. Yeah, it's going to be work out there with a green-white checker coming up. Because they're single file and they'll come up with 2, so they'll burn a green-white checker here. A couple guys probably burned some fast repairs there too.
Oh, I'd say.
We got everybody tuned in, and with 3 laps to go, you still have time to put your vote in for your favorite driver for driver of the day. And if you don't have a favorite driver, you can vote for Nation 01
Me?
or Vern. Either one of us will take votes, won't we, Nation?
Fuck yeah, we'll take votes all day long.
We like votes. Makes us feel good. Might actually make us want to come back and broadcast next week at Atlanta. But I'm
Is that
thinking
where we're at, Atlanta?
that might be too boring. We'll have to get someone to cover for us. I asked for broadcasters, commentators, but nobody stepped up.
I know. I did.
You did, and I did, but no one else stepped up, so we got Mason in here. He's helping us out a little bit.
Mason's the man.
And we got the first green-white checkered, guys.
Yep, it's going to be a GWC, so that's 1 of 2.
We might have both. Or it could be like last night. We get the white flag and all hell breaks loose. Got to stay tuned to WFO. You never know what you're going to get.
Cindy done put her vote in, so looks like we can't change our schedule.
Son of a...
She says she's not down with that at all, and it's a nope. We can't do
Nope. Not today.
it. We're still
just
going to
need-
talk to Hal about it.
Yeah.
We're going to petition him, aren't we, Nation?
You know how that's going to go, right?
Yeah, it's going to go, ha ha, you guys are fucking stupid.
Yep.
At least I got it right.
So what line do you think is going to go on this restart here, the top or the bottom?
Mason, I don't know, man, but I'll be honest with you. I think you're sitting in a pretty good spot there. That 30 truck and that 16's had some speed, and the 16's able to find his way to the front every time. And
Yeah, I got a little damage, so
That's
we're going to
not-
be pushing.
That's not just tonight. I mean, every race that 16 is in, he finds his way up there, don't he, Nation?
Well,
he
I'm going
does.
to push him until the rear bumper falls off.
Well, if you have to knock it off, knock it off.
Holy crap.
What?
Just don't read the chat, Nation. All right.
Damn it.
We're getting ready for a green-white checker, our first one tonight. Can I get a drum roll? Pace car's in right now, just ducked off. 30 car, your leader. And he's going to take him to green. And when I say he, that's Burt Wilson. Steve Seegers, Mason Weitzel able to clear out for third. And there's a wreck already. Aiden Young getting dented up in the infield on that restart. Another truck down there.
I don't see a flag.
They're going to stay green, Nation. We're still green flag, 2x2 right now, up to Graff in the 96, Weitzel in the 99. 30 truck, Burt Wilson, 16 Seegers, Mason getting the 16 up there to the lead. Oh, but now the inside line's getting a run. Now the 41 don't know where he's going to go. Trucks are starting to move around. This shit's going to get bad. And we're
It's
under
gonna get real
caution.
bad.
It got bad.
What the fuck?
And guys back in the back, man, they couldn't get shit worked out. We got a smoker. He's smoking and broken.
You better have hot dogs in that.
All right, so let's do it one more time. We're going to burn it down with fire. I'm glad we ain't broadcasting tomorrow night. My fire is almost out. I'm not going to fucking lie no more.
Methanol's not
I
cheap
know you're
either.
not going to fucking lie.
I thought I had the one that wrecked, but I was sadly mistaken. So let's see when he goes by the smoking one here. Oh, shit, they wrecked after the fact. Oh, it was a blue and black truck.
Yeah,
so
they did.
It was an HJRM truck for sure. I was on the
Damn it.
wrong god darn truck anyway. But let's burn it down again here. I see the 51 up by the wall, 3 truck down on the bottom line. 65 of Justin Cadenhead, 54 of Adam Tips. What went down? Oh, 54 and 3 make contact. Back up the track, 3 hard into the outside wall.
Oh, I'm not talking Hal tonight.
Oh, boy.
Nope.
There's people dodging all over the place here. I've seen some crazy stuff after that, too. So it looks like we're going to get 2 green-white checkers, right, Mason?
Yeah, this will be the last one here.
Yeah, this will be our final green-white checker, so that means it'll be our final restart.
I'm not talking to Hal.
And back up on the farm. Oh, yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are. I'm not.
Fuck you. I ain't talking to him. He's pissed off as a motherfucker, right?
I can tell you shit went down right there.
Somebody get wrecked?
Yep.
Yeah, a few people did, yeah.
Alrighty then. Had to get my headset resituated.
It goes
I like-
in your head.
It's on
I
my
like
head.
I like what they did with the lighting. It's so much more realistic. If you look up at the lights as you're driving on the track, you see them kind of rotating, like
Right.
with the halo and shading and edge glow.
Yep, if you got a really good computer, you can see that.
Yeah,
I'm surprised that Feg PC's showing it.
yeah. Got to turn all the mirrors off. and then show everything on replay so I get that high frame rate. Half grandstands too. You gotta notice you turn half the crowd off, and outside track graphics low too.
Yeah, you better shut all the crowd off. Keep that heat down. You'll have a 411 that leads to a 911.
Feel bad for the viewers. Ain't gonna be able to put on a good finish here. We got some damage, an old 99 truck, but we're gonna push that 96 or the 30 as hard as we can. Hopefully.
Where are you sitting? Third?
Sitting third, but it's down on power. It's got some.
Yeah, you'll line up behind that 30 truck of Burt Wilson.
I'm 50 RPMs below where it should be at idle, so.
Alrighty then. So we get our second green-white checker. Are you happy, Nation? I think Nation went to get him another beer. In that case, I know he's happy. I wouldn't mind having me another nice, refreshing glass of that Country Time lemonade. I'm going to get me some when this thing goes to checkered flag here. We do want to thank everyone who's tuned into the broadcast. Hopefully you've enjoyed the race as much as we have. And you'll keep coming back week after week. We appreciate all the likes in the broadcast tonight.
I think we're gonna have a good finish here. It's gonna be exciting.
Yes, I did.
I knew it. You're happy then, right? Do the happy dance,
No.
Nation. No happy dance?
Peace up.
He's been working on his music.
I'm always doing some dumb shit.
You trying to get this broadcast banned from Finland?
I guess I already did that.
No,
Might
that
get a
was
ban from Kazakhstan next.
last night's broadcast was banned from Finland, not tonight's.
Oh,
Tonight will be like
no, I'm not gonna.
Czechoslovakia.
I'm pretty sure it was just that broadcast that it said was banned from Finland.
My bad.
It said the people of Finland will not be able to view it. I went, oh my God, I'm heartbroken.
I bet there's an uproar in
There
Finland.
probably is. We don't get to see WFO.
Yeah, they're probably riding in the streets right now.
They're like, we got no fire!
We got no WFO. We got nothing.
No fire! So the riot's going to happen in Finland over the WFO Racing League not being able to broadcast there.
What the fuck is wrong with our government?
I'm just saying. Fucking.
Oh my God. I don't know how much more I can take. Too much excitement. That's what what do you call the people from Finland? Finnish people?
They are finished. And they are
They're
finished.
finished.
Exactly.
All right, so the Finnish people,
Mm-hmm.
they're probably pissed off at their government over that law that got WFO's broadcast banned.
I guarantee it. They're sitting there like, what the fuck happened? What? Wait.
But I really want to thank the sweetheart that reported it.
Snowflake.
Yeah.
I'm in Finland and I can't see WFO anymore.
Fuck you, Finland.
Tens of people are rioting, Corey says.
Sure they are.
Oh, we got them late driver of the day votes coming in, and it's overtime. You can vote. It's legal.
Princess Diana, are you keeping up with it?
All right, so 30, Burt Wilson, 96, Updegraff, Michael Updegraff, right?
That's what you said.
We'll go with that one then. Then you got the 16 of Seegers, the 99 of Mason Weitzel. That's your top four. Then you got the 35. That's Scott Brown. 77 of Garrett Helmlinger outside of him. Then the 86 of Johnson, the 51 of Troy Cook. That's going to make up your top 10 right here. This will be the final restart. So we will stay with the leaders until the end because that will be the finishing order, how they cross that line. And we are getting ready for that final restart. And we're going to crown a winner here for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. The 77's got some votes coming in.
Hell yeah.
Pace cars in. We're going green flag once more for the last time at Daytona for the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. They're off and racing, nation. They got the green the next time by. They'll get the white, and then they will get the checkered flag. Outside line trying to make a run. That's up to Graff. He's got Mason Weitzel following. Inside lines the 30 of Burt Wilson. He's got the 16 of Steve Seegers following. There's a whole bunch of cars behind him on each line. It looks like the inside line's starting to prevail, but I'm betting and looking for that push outside. They're 3 wide now.
That is a shitload of cars.
Mason Weitzel in the middle of that sandwich. He's going to drop down to the bottom. Outside line's not going to get together. Oh, Mason might have a chance to move up here. This is going to be it. Final lap for Daytona in the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series. We got a hell of a race up front. Burt Wilson trying to hold on. They're wrecking in the back, but it don't matter. They're still going to race it out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Burt Wilson, Scott Brown, Steve Seegers, the 53. James Hudson's out there. Mason Weitzel hard into the outside wall after contact with the 96. They're wrecking. But we're still going to stay green, and we're going to race it out. It's Burt Wilson. It's Scott Brown. It's Steve Seegers. It is a hell of a race to the finish, 2x2. Burt Wilson getting a push from the 16. Burt Wilson does it. He's going to win in Daytona in the Wicked Wednesday Truck Series.
All right, that's cool.
30 truck, your winner. Hell of a race there. Scott Brown in the 35 in second. Third place there, it's going to be the 16 of Steve Seegers. Damn, what a finish. But I'll tell
Doing that
you
2
what,
nights in a row.
it was pretty wild before that, too, getting up to that point. So let's go back and see what happened to some of these fellers on a quick replay. We got to burn it down with fire usually to do that.
Just burn.
We're going to find out what happened to some of them right here real quick if we can. Now you see one wreck there. That's the 77 to 26, and that took out a whole mess of them. And I'm particularly looking back here at the 5 and 51. Yeah, it cleared out half the farm, didn't it?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, and then there's the 99, the 96, the 69 gets caught in that. Oh, man, he just clobbers the inside wall.
Damn.
That was a hard lick. I felt it, and I'm in the broadcast booth.
Fuck yeah.
All right, there may have been a couple late votes in there that are not going to count because one of them I didn't see until after the checkered flag, and I think that's the last vote.
Yeah, the last one don't count.
Yeah, the last vote is not
doesn't
going to
really
count
matter.
because the checkered flag was already out. But it doesn't really matter. But
No, it don't.
all right.
I mean,
so,
Hal has, I think she said, yeah, he has 20, so you ain't going to catch up with him.
Burt Wilson, our winner. We're going to have to find him in Discord here.
Is he in Discord?
I think so.
I didn't see him.
I seen him earlier. He was by himself down there.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I found him. Burt Wilson, we got you up in the broadcast tower. You got a copy, buddy?
You do, Vern. How you doing?
Man,
What's up, buddy?
you put on a hell of a show at the end there. Tell us about it.
Well, I just hoping I wasn't going to get too big of a jump on everybody and let them ambush me. I thought I had blown it both times, but somebody come up and saved me both times. Mason was going to push me, but he had issues, so Steve pushed me to the win. I really appreciate that. happy to get a win for the Flight 93 car. It's got everybody's name on the rear deck there, so real
Yeah, it's
honored to
beautiful
trade
paint
Badass
job.
paint job,
I
buddy.
showcased that one earlier, and we talked about that. And man, just great paint job to bring out here tonight. We appreciate that.
I was really going to be disappointed with myself. I wasn't going to be able to bring it home for him tonight, but
Well, you
it
did
all
it.
worked out.
You did it, Bert. That was just awesome racing there at the end. It's almost picture perfect plate racing, man.
I've run a few of these in my day, you know, so I've been around Daytona a few times. Again, I can't thank Steve enough for coming up and making sure I got the win tonight. It's as much thanks to him as anybody.
Well, that's awesome, man. You got anyone you want to thank while we got you up here, Bert?
Steve, Mason, a couple others. Don't really have any sponsors. Again, thank you guys for always putting on these shows. Always appreciate running your rooms here. You always put on a good show.
Well, thank you. We love having you here as well as everyone, man. It's just a great league, bunch of great people, and that's all we're about. And you did. I'm telling you, you can go back and watch it, Bert. Just a great job tonight, man. It was picture perfect racing. It looked like you had all those names working that wheel for you, buddy.
Well, it started out a little rough. You just had to use a quick repair right away, like lap 3 or whatever that one was, and managed to dodge all the others and able to move up through the field there and just be smart and not hang it out where it was going to get damaged. That was my main thing. I wanted to bring it home tonight and honor the people I was.
Man, that's awesome.
You did a good job, buddy.
You did a great job, Bert. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again on your win.
Thank you.
All right, that was a 70, Bert Wilson, your winner, or actually the number 30 tonight.
30.
Man, he done a well of a job. We got Scott Brown
Yes,
in
he
here.
did.
Yep, we got him. I see him down here. He was our second place finisher. Yes, he was. Scott Brown, we got you up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
I got a copy.
Second
What's up?
place, man. Good run.
Oh man, what a fucking race!
Yeah, don't hold it back now. Just tell it like it is.
Well, I mean, you know, a lot of great guys out here, a lot of good racing. I got quite a bit of damage at the beginning of that first wreck, which I don't even know what happened. I went back and, you know, I don't know why my wheel decided to do that, but that's what caused it. You know, you were right. Just got bump drafted off just a little bit too much.
Yeah, it looked a little bit weird. I mean, we'd watch it on the replay, and you'll probably see it in the broadcast. But man, that was in the past. You know, that was early on, and you rebounded strong, and that 35 truck was looking good, going for the win there.
Yeah, no, the 53 was giving me a hell of a push, and I want to thank him for that. He tried, but you know, 30 prevailed, and he had a hell of a run out there. I'm just happy to see that this night went well, and I'm looking forward to Atlanta.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man, you guys put on one hell of a show on that last green white checker restart. Heck, you did the one before that too. So very deserving of that second place tonight, man. Good run. You got anyone you want to thank while we got you up here?
Well, I want to thank my wife for letting me race now on Wednesdays. She's taking care of our son, our 5-month-old, while I race at
Well,
night.
congratulations. That's awesome, man.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank you. I got another one on the way too.
Well, I'll tell you
Damn,
what.
dude, slow down.
If I go back, be just a little over 17 years now, Scott, and I'll make this a quick story. One of my kids' nickname is Subtotal. And there's a funny story behind this. There's a funny story behind this now that you mention it. I was racing NASCAR Racing 3. And this was the right after the 99 edition. It was the first one that Sierra put servers up for the Papyrus game. So we were doing it on the servers in multiplayer, and we had leagues back then. And I raced in a league called CAR, which is Canadian American Racing. And my wife was pregnant with our youngest one. And she was about 9 months pregnant, and I had just got through winning a race at New Hampshire. And we were talking just after the race finished, and my wife come in and said, I'm in labor. And I'm like, holy shit, guys, I got to go. Wife's in labor. And they, my screen name was, you had to put the team name or the league name, which was CAR, Canadian American Racing. So we would put like a hashtag CAR and another hashtag. And then my screen name was Total, TOTAL. So a couple days later, when I got back on there to let them know that the baby was okay, and we had another boy, one of the guys said before I could even say anything, he messaged me and said, "Hey Vern, how's your wife and Subtotal doing?"
That's awesome.
So
I like that story.
that was a pretty interesting story. So Subtotal's actually 17 now. So that happened 17 years ago when we had that conversation.
Do you still call him Subtotal?
Every once in a while. Anytime
That's awesome.
Anytime we're talking about the sim race, and I'll bring that up and I'll call him Subtotal. But it's the other one before that. He was born when I was sim racing too. But it didn't happen like that. I mean, we didn't just get through with a league race and my wife come in and say I'm in labor, So,
Right.
but I was sim racing that many years ago and before that. That's the crazy
NASCAR
part about
3?
it. Yeah, I started with NASCAR 1, the original NASCAR racing.
Wow.
But you
I started
couldn't
with NASCAR 98.
you couldn't do that with multiplayer. So we didn't get multiplayer until NASCAR Racing 1999 edition. And then we had to connect through a pay-for-play called the 10 Network. And that could run your phone bill up pretty good.
Yeah, because it dial-up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
that
dial-up
dial-up.
back then. That's right. And it could run your phone bill up pretty good. But we quickly got the release of NASCAR Racing 3, and that gave us the servers. And we could finally connect and start racing. And honestly, that's what changed the face of sim racing, in my opinion. I mean, that's what started the change for all of this. And it's just really awesome. Good stories and good times back then, too. But we're doing them now.
Mine started with Forza.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I played NASCAR 98, but it wasn't, I had a little cheapo Mad Catz wheel that had the suction cup stick to a table. And, yeah, it was some cheap ass. I mean, it worked, but it was for the time, being a console.
The first wheel I ever bought was an Interact V3 lap wheel. If you Google that thing, it was the one that you put it in between your legs actually, and your legs held it down.
Jesus.
And the steering wheel come up and then tilted back a little bit, and it had two cheap ass little plastic pedals, man.
Did it have elastic to simulate force feedback?
No, there was no force feedback on that. I don't even think when I started that force feedback was an option. I think the first one I remember coming out with force feedback was the Wingman, Logitech Wingman.
Oh, wow.
They had two of them. They had the Wingman. They had a yellow version, which was non-force feedback, and a red version, which had force feedback.
I hear everyone talk about the Momo and the Sidewinder.
Well, the Sidewinder.
He has both of them.
I have both those.
Oh, jeez.
The only wheel that I don't have anymore is the V3, and it's literally because it broke in half on me in a league race.
Wow.
I won a lot of races on that lap wheel, I'm not going to lie. I did. It was fun.
Vern's fucking old school.
It sounds it. So just FYI, I should be back next week in the 30. Someone else was in that number tonight, so I think that's why it showed me in 35.
Yeah, we'll get all that straightened out for next week, and you guys will be in good shape. But good job tonight, Scott, bringing it home second place, and good conversation with you. We'll have to talk about some of this on some other time. We got a couple more interviews to do.
Yep, no, do what you need to do.
So congratulations on the second place tonight, man.
Thank you.
Did a good job, brother.
Thank you.
All right, that was Scott Brown, your second place finisher. Who'd we have in third? I almost forgot. We were in there doing all that, and I think it was, come on, Steve Seegers.
Steve Seegers.
Yep, let's get him up here. You want this one, Nation?
We'll both take it.
All right. Steve Seegers, this is a broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Or no.
Or no?
Hey, Vern, what's up?
Hey,
There
man.
he is.
Man, you were running hard there at the end, wound up with a top 3. Can't be too disappointed in that.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Hey, it was a great time. Had a good time. Just got moved, so kind of getting everything situated where I can get back to racing a little bit.
Well, I'm going to say congratulations on your move.
I appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
If
got it all in, and got all set up and ready to go back racing a little bit. So I'm excited to race with you guys again.
Yeah, that's it. It's awesome to have you back in here, man, for sure. And it just a great job tonight. Once you got that 16 truck up front, you kept it up there, and you battled for the win all the way to the end there.
Yeah, it was fun tonight. I love running Daytona. There was some good drivers out there tonight. I just try to keep it up front much as I could, and hope for the best at the end. You know how that track is.
Absolutely. I've been there a time or 10 myself.
I know what you mean.
But, man, it was, I mean, you go back and watch a broadcast, just the whole end of that thing was awesome racing, and you guys put on a great show for the fans and for the broadcasters, obviously, and, man, thank you for it. Top 3 there, you can't beat it.
Yeah, 10-4. I appreciate it. Like I said, I had a great time running with you guys tonight, and congratulations to the winner. And I was trying to pull it off, but I'll take a third, and hopefully see you guys again next week.
Heck yeah, man, Atlanta.
Well, I hope so.
So you got anyone you want to thank where we got you up here, Steve?
Yeah, we'll give Debbie Deb a shout out, and Miss Bella over there.
Awesome.
And of course you guys.
Hey, we always appreciate it, man. In fact, Nation, we're going to have to get up there and do some karaoke with them one night.
Fuck
Yeah, there we go. You
The
said
other one-
karaoke. I'm waiting on Nations to sing his first song with us.
Me too, Steve. Me
You
too.
goddamn right, I'll do it.
We're going to
I
let
know
Nation
you
burn
will,
it
Nathan.
down.
I'll buy you a couple. I get you a couple of shots. You and Burn, y'all be up there letting it reel, baby.
Man, we got to do it, Nation. We
Yes, we
got to
do
get
have
up
to
there
do
and
it,
do
yes.
it. I'll tell you on that trip, man, we have to get Hal Amy down there, and we're
Yes,
going to
we
have
do.
to get Jeff Martin. He lives in Georgia. We'll have to get him in on it, too.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah,
'Cause
Jeff.
Martin's always singing
Well,
a
we
lot
know
of karaoke.
Jeff's a drinker. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Jeff
he
drinks.
got Tito
I think he
vodkas
drinks
on his
about every
cars.
race.
Yeah, he got his sponsors,
What
Tito's.
makes him faster?
Hell yeah.
Well,
I think
Mason
he drinks
Weitzel,
every race.
Mason Weitzel, that 99, he was feeling really good when he got in a K&N car last night, and he went on to win, didn't he, Nation?
Fuck yeah, he was drunk as fuck.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it right there, boys.
Man, that was awesome. Again, congratulations on the 3rd place. We got another interview or two to do here, so.
Okay, I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good night, and thank you again.
Steve,
Thank you,
you too,
bud.
buddy. It's good seeing you back tonight.
Yes, sir. 10-4. Good night.
All right, that's your 3rd place finisher, Steve Seegers. We got to find our driver of the day, which I know who it is. He had like
I don't know who it is.
he broke 20 votes tonight.
Was it Troy?
No, it was Hal.
Hal who?
You're interviewing him as my dog's barking.
Damn.
All right, so let's get him up here.
Maybe he's cooled down.
Hal Amy. This Vernon Nation up in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Let's get ready to rumble!
What, you guys having a fight or something?
No, it's we're sitting
What's
up
up,
here.
pal?
We're trying to count how many driver of the day vote or awards this makes tonight. What Nation? What was it?
Yes.
Million, 1.2, something like that.
$1.6,775,000.
All right, that'll sum it up. 1.6,775,000 driver of the day wins now.
Actually doesn't even make any sense.
Hal, I'll tell you, I've seen the fans come out in force, buddy, but tonight you broke 20 votes.
Yeah, you've never had that many.
It's good.
For a minute there, I was thinking Jeff Martin might have had a point from last night. No, really, it's awesome to have all the fans come out and watch the broadcast. I know some of them actually even enjoy it, believe it or not.
Yeah, they do.
Which I find kind of ironic, being that it's the Village Idiots doing it, but they enjoy it, so we're going to keep putting it on. Actually, there was something else we wanted to ask them. What was it, Nation?
Oh.
It was something to do with the broadcast schedule. We want to do special events, Hal.
I thought we were going to charge Hal 15 votes for one vote.
Oh, we were supposed to handicap them, weren't we?
Yeah.
Shit, we forgot.
So for every 15 votes he gets,
Here's
it's only
the thing,
one
though.
vote.
Even if we did that, I think he still won.
Yeah, I think he'd still win.
Oh, we're getting a recount demanded. I don't think it don't do no
No,
good.
I wouldn't have won, I don't think.
If we do a recount, Hal will just get 5 more.
No shit.
We ain't doing no
You
recount.
don't want to recount.
Hey, congrats to Troy Cook and Bradley Cooper. They did pretty good tonight.
Yeah, they really did. Looked like your team was working on a little bit of strategy. We've seen the HJRM cars ride together quite a bit there. So
Yeah, we were having fun.
we heard that from a lot of people tonight. So I'm glad that it
Just
was a
hard
fun
to
race.
pass.
Yeah.
That big truck just,
Well, Mason Weitzel was in the booth with us, and he told us that truck would get a little bit twitchy. So.
Well, I just said it's just you got to have somebody just hammering you, or did he go anywhere?
Man, and I was hoping to catch Steve Blankenship, but I don't see him in here.
No, he got out, I think.
I was going to give him an interview for that paint job.
That was a badass.
Yeah, that was nice.
It was a badass paint job. The 30, Burt Wilson had a pretty nice one, too.
Yeah,
but
he had a nice one, too, yep.
The 8 definitely took the reward. So I guess how's our last interview, Nation?
Man, the last thing I got to talk to is Hal?
Yeah.
That was the first thing I talked to this morning.
We could always go look for somebody else. You know what? Let's pull someone else up here. Bradley Cooper still in?
Yeah, he's down.
Nope, I don't see him.
So how you doing, Hal?
Yeah, he's in our room, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's down there at HJRM. All right, Bradley Cooper, we got you up in the broadcast booth again.
What's up, fellas?
How was your race tonight? Tell us a little bit about it.
I would compare it to rolling dice.
So that's kind of sounds like gambling there.
The whole time, there was no constants, no guarantees. You just hold it to the floor and pray that you come out the other side.
That's plate racing everywhere, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what I do every time I plate race. I just hold it to the floor and hope and pray that I still got a car left at the end of it.
Be some vendors.
Right.
That's like Adam, he snuck off there on my side. I didn't even see him. Didn't even tell me he was down there. And then, bam, I hooked him.
Nation wondered what happened to you.
Yeah, I turned down into him. I know he did.
He asked about it.
It blew her up. Then I just used my fast repair, too.
I figured you were drifting or just lost a little bit of attention for a second.
No, I was just following my line and doing my thing, and then he was down there, and I didn't even know.
It
I
happens.
thought he was behind me.
I remember wrecking under caution in the truck series a couple fucking seasons ago, so.
But Coop and Cook got her done, so.
I think I was actually playing around at Chicagoland by the apron and spun it out, if I'm not mistaken. But it happens. Coop, man, good to see you back tonight.
Thank you.
It's been a while, so good to see you back on in WFO and doing some racing. And we got Atlanta next week, so hopefully things get a little better for you there.
Thank God.
Hopefully they get better for the HJRM team. And, I mean, Troy Cook hasn't been exempt to the bad luck either.
No. They tried to wreck us twice there in that green-white checker.
Not once, but twice, he said.
Not just once.
Yeah, it's Troy. They wrecked right in front of him twice.
I succeeded in getting my way out of the way, so I did my own.
Yeah, it was good racing, though. I mean, watching it to the end there, those guys up front put on a great show. You always hate it for the people that you see get wrecked, and I'd like to see every truck that made a start tonight battle for the win. You know what I mean?
Well, it was a bad time to pick up an EOL, too, man. I drifted up into the 09.
If you guys could finish 30 wide, that would be awesome for the broadcast and the fans. But
yeah, right.
Well, we know it's just not possible.
One hell of a run.
It'd be a hell of a runway.
Cars barrel rolling.
They'd just have to bulldoze down the infield so they could use the whole damn width of the facility, Nation. But I mean, we'd love to see it that way. It's never going to end that way, especially on these plate tracks. Somebody's got to get dented up, and someone else has got to have the luck and go on to win. So we'll be here to battle next week. And with that said, our viewers need to come back next Tuesday night, when our K&N Pro Series takes on Atlanta. And then Wednesday night, we're going to follow that up with the Truck Series at Atlanta. So the schedules are matching for the K&N and trucks, and I like that because you get a chance to battle the track on Tuesday night, and if you want to come do it again on Wednesday night, you got that ability too. And if you battled Tuesday night, then you know what the track's like when you get in here Wednesday night. So we want to thank everyone for coming out to the broadcast tonight. Definitely all the likes. Never forget 9/11/01. I mean, that's just a day that's going to go on in history and a lot of our hearts and our minds. And I think you guys did a great job honoring those people tonight. So thank everybody for it. Thank you, drivers. Thank the fans for coming in. Nation, thanks for the help tonight, buddy.
Hey, I'm here.
But I still got points and stuff to do. So I'm going to go ahead and sign the broadcast off, and we'll see you next Tuesday night for the Twisted Tuesday K&N Pro Series.
Y'all
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Have a good night.